Milano's tower. This was one of our first great losses to the Umbra Queen in the old time.
Yeah, I guess physically it would be like far more removed than anything close to Bastion. Like even the apiary, I would imagine, is here's Fort Rachias, and there's the Mooncliff. So yeah, honestly, Umbra Queen would have had to have crossed the Starfall Sea. She would have had to have landed both in Fort Rachias and gone through the fucking last wood into the Mooncliffs. Or maybe they set up Fort Rachias, took over the Tyrian Gorge, and then went to the Mooncliffs. I don't know. Alright, welcome back to another episode of the Wizard 101 Myth Playthrough. I'm your host, Godly Seafood. Today, after finally editing that video and dealing with that, I don't know why I went on Team Up. I'm gonna finish the Eclipse Tower. I'm so fucking annoyed from last time. That one fire person just pissed me off. It's like, I understand they're an idiot, but they need to not be. Let me just
For it touches
do that
the
real
true,
quick.
Shadow magic was forbidden by Grandmother Raven and the great tree Bartleby, for it touches the true essence of the spiral.
Oh, that's good to know. How does it do that?
It can take things apart and put them back together. It can heal, it can hurt, but it is easy to lose yourself in the process.
The process of what?
One might say that Morganth's mind shattered after the Spider Magi showed her how to touch shadows. Or maybe she was born bad.
She was definitely born bad. Trust me. I made an entire lore video on this. She is not a good person in her younger days before she even touched shadow magic.
Your first challenge is to overcome an embodiment of your past victories and failures. Witness your nightmare.
What is my nightmare?
You overcame and cured Yashi, the Aztecan spirit of the land, and yet you were unable to save Azteca from Xibalba and the Shadow Queen.
I mean, honestly, that wasn't my responsibility.
Now you face a fragment of the past, a nightmare of failure, and a shadow of the land. Overcome it, or be destroyed.
Okay, so just a boss fight. I got you.
Shadow is the cruelest art, breeding shapes out of the formless mist, mixing memory and desire, stirring dull thoughts with fervid mana.
Sure.
I will show you fear in a handful of spells.
Okay, good to know. So, if I remember right, with this specific fight, best to hit fast. So, let's see, I got those. That's fine. I'll probably add in, like, another Myth Blade, just in case. I want to hit within the first, like, couple rounds to get rid of the Grinning Cloacas, or whatever they're called. Just because, I'm going to be taking a ton of damage. And I'm not really going to focus too much on healing. Let me see. Do I have any satyrs? Yeah, I might throw out a satyr or something, but for the moment, I just want to kill the or the Laughing Cloacas, whatever the fuck they're called, and then set up to kill the boss. He's only got 13,000 health, which does not seem like a lot until he fucks me up. So, yeah. Actually, I don't know that this fight is super important, so I'm just going to skip it. So, I don't actually know if I'm going to survive. I haven't been paying attention. It's been like 5 rounds. I was watching YouTube. This guy cast Shadow Sentinel, and so all these guys are going to take reduced damage, but then the boss in turn will take more damage. However, he also had a cheat to where he, like, casted Supernova randomly, and then just from taking, like, a million ice crackers to the face, I'm almost dead. So I'm just kind of hoping I kill all of his minions. He also resummons his minions, by the way, which I didn't take him out to begin with. I was just like, blade up, see what happens. But yeah, they're pretty much dead. He also took like 3,000 damage worth of backlash, which is interesting.
To the thunder of the sky, give, sympathize, control.
I don't. Those are just words. What is the what?
Listen to the thunder of the land. Peace
I don't understand what you're trying to tell me.
Well done, Spellbinder. You have freed yourself from the chains of the past. Continue your ascent.
Oh, okay, so I guess that was just a lore perspective saying that my mind was clouded, but beating through a lame-ass boss fight? What the fuck?
Shadow magic enhances your skills and strategies. It flows with your repertoire of spells and builds to new effects.
Yes.
But every shadow spell carries the risk of backlash. You could very well be the instrument of your own defeat.
That is true. Whenever you utilize a shadow spell, each individual shadow spell has likes and dislikes. For example, Shadow Strike likes being bladed and hitting and maybe traps, but if you shield or heal, it might not necessarily like that, and so you will gain backlash. You start off with like, 30 backlash, so that's like 30% of your health right there. And what you want to do is pop a shadow spell, use the likes, use a shield on top of a heal on top of a shield, or a shield on top of a shield on top of a shield. If you've got Shadow Sentinel, for Shadow Strike, you can blade and trap. For Shadow Seraph, I'm not sure about that one other than just heals, so maybe use minor heals. And it will allow you to do different things, like if you blade a couple times with Shadow Strike, you'll get blades. You shield a couple times with Shadow Sentinel, it just brings down your Shadow backlash, and then I don't even know what Shadow Seraph does, to be honest. People don't really use them. It was a cool little gimmick when there was nothing else, but then they use shadow damage spells and shadow-based spells. It's a relic of the past.
Now, show me how well you know your magic. Prove that you are a true Promethean wizard before I let you touch the other side of reality.
Oh, that's cool. They already expect you to be level 90 right now. Okay. Cool. So, I'm just looking up the cheats for this one. I don't think she does anything other than summon minions. Yeah, she's got she summons Dread Paladins, so one is ice. I think the other one might be death, so yeah, this is not going to be that difficult. I'm not going to put on my immunity scent. I'm just going to go for the kill. Let's see, what do I got? That's not bad. 14k. This will be over pretty fast. Oh yeah, and for anybody who's never seen this because it's completely useless, here is Shadow Seraph, which is just the shadow version of a healing variant. Like, you gain 25% outgoing, I think. Yeah, 25% outgoing. What, you gain incoming? What the fuck? Oh, it applies an absorb on teammates when healing. Okay, that's what that one does. Cool. That's pretty interesting. I got a little refresher on that. Right, so I haven't been paying attention, but apparently she took some backlash. That's like right around 2k worth of backlash. Which means that she failed to use all of the likes in the appropriate amount of time. Like, she didn't heal enough, therefore she either lost no backlash, or if she did something that the shadow spell dislikes, like, I don't know, hitting or blading rather than healing, she would have gained more backlash. And yeah, I have no fucking clue what she did or what spells trigger Shadow Seraph's likes or dislikes. I just know that I looked away, came back, realized I wasn't dead, and was like, you know what, yeah, it's time for me to hit. I think I can kill these guys. And then I saw she was missing damage, so yeah. This fight, not particularly difficult. Honestly, I'd say the Blighted Yakshi dude downstairs was a little bit more of a challenge, you know? Oh, fuck, she just got knocked the fuck out. Look at that.
You fight like a child of the Titans, Spellbinder.
Yeah?
You are a child of light and the light bringer, but now you are also a child of shadow.
What do you mean? I haven't used shadow magic. What did you do to me? Have I contracted like an STD, a shadow transmitted disease? Transferred disease, like what the fuck just happened? She's just like Boom, you're Child of Shadow. Oh, this is not the exit. Whoops. Forget those teleporters don't end the dungeon. Let's see what she's got to say. I'm either going to get Sentinel or Shrike. I'm probably going to get Shrike, right?
You have done very well, Spellbinder. It is my honor to teach you how to inscribe a shadow magic spell into your repertoire.
And how do I do that? Do I just give you a training point and it's done? How many do I have? Oh, I've got 1.
We have reclaimed the Eclipse Tower. Let us send a signal to the Shadow Queen that you are more than ready for her.
All right, let me just take these out of my deck real quick. I'll keep 1. Just kind of, have that if I need it.
Place the moon's crown on the Lunar Warden statue and watch how Morganth's terrible curse unravels.
Oh, the statue is called Lunar Warden. That's cool.
The purified moon magic sweeps over the land like a rushing tide.
That's cool.
Restoring to life what Morganth once changed to inert crystal.
I like that.
With Bastion restored to its ancient glory, perhaps it can once again serve as a stronghold for light.
Nice. Also, look at that. The statue is now wearing the moon's crown. I like that. Seeing more shit like that would be awesome.
You are a joy to watch.
I know.
Head back to Bastion and see with your own eyes what you've achieved. Look for Una Moondancer, who was once advisor to the king.
Yeah, sure. You're not just gonna stand there? Like, what the fuck? I thought... Hold up, let me exit and go back in real quick. I thought I could get more shadow spells from her, but I guess not. Oh, yeah, she's still here. There we go. Yeah, she just walked away for some reason. So, I also have the potential to get Shadow Sentinel, which just reduces damage for allies by 25%, but then I take that. So, that's more for a tank, obviously. Shadow Seraph. It reduces incoming damage, so I take 25% more damage, but my heals do 25% more. Which is kind of lame. That should be like 50, but whatever. I don't think I'm going to get either of those right now. Shadow Shrike is probably the best one. That's 50% pierce. That's Tower Shield be gone. But I also lose 25% health, or lose 25% of my health just in general. I have no idea. I'm going to have to play around with this to remember. Also, I gain 10% damage outgoing. So yeah, this is probably the best one. And if you're if you're like life, balance, or ice, you might get like a different one other than Shadow Strike. So you can just train that. That's about it. Boom. Look at that. Yeah, apparently getting rid of the Eclipse Tower just means Bastion is revived, and all these people, all the little deer mouses just ran in with no issue. There is nothing blocking their path, apparently. And they've taken over Bastion, which will lead to a couple different quests that are super useful. Who is this?
Hello. Do you know what happened here?
A lot of death and destruction, but I'm the main hero, so everything got fixed. Sort of.
My goodness. By the new moon, so much has changed. But there is work to do.
Uh-huh.
Quickly, Spellbinder, where is the king? Do you know any who might know what happened to King Ulrich?
Pretty sure he's dead. It's been a while.
Zaltanna does seem to be the resident expert on Bastion's history and the current state of affairs.
Yeah, thank you, Grandmother Raven.
You aren't sure how Zaltanna and Una will get along. Maybe you had better ask and then return with the answer.
Sure. So we're gonna go talk to Zaltanna, who's part of the Umbra Legion and is yet still here for some reason. Maybe we'll find out why.
King Ulrich Fatesailor. He was killed in the final days of the siege of Bastion. His son, Ulrich Whitewolf, was driven into exile.
Uh-huh.
That Ulrich died in a skirmish war. His daughter, Cimmeril Rogesword, was queen for many years until her son became king. Piet Morningsword became the nominal king of the Burrowers. He was captured by the Broodmother some months back.
Oh, great. The construction guy decided to finally stop fucking around and do shit right in the middle of me recording.
Why do you ask? I will let you bring Una Moondancer back up to speed.
Yeah, thank you. Also, why the fuck are you still here? There's like no other shadow agent people here, right? I guess there are, they just don't really care. Seriously, canonically, this doesn't make any fucking sense. These guys should be fighting. Whatever. Alright, I'm back. Here is the TLDR. Put in a little post-it note, give it to you.
So many lost kings and queens.
Yep, some of whom you might have actually, like, known personally before you got turned to stone. They're dead.
This mantis whom you just spoke to, Zaltana the Mirror Mask, how closely does she serve the Shadow Queen?
You know, honestly, that's a very good question, considering she's one of the only people who, like, manages shit around here. Let me go ask.
Do you think you can enlist her aid in finding King Piot? Or will force be a necessary motivator?
Honestly, I'm pretty sure she's chill as fuck. She doesn't really seem to care.
And so it comes to this, Spellbinder. Cards must be revealed, masks dropped, secrets laid bare. Whom do you serve, wizard?
Honestly, I don't really serve anybody. I'm just kind of floating around, just enjoying the ride.
The Council of Light. I cannot speak to that. I hear only distorted echoes and half-forgotten words.
Ooh.
But let us say I have known something of your agenda since you arrived.
Is that right?
And I have supported you, after my fashion.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't really think I was ever, like, too unclear as to what I was doing.
I am the one known as Cornelius.
No! No way! Yeah, obviously.
Although I was born across the Starfall Sea and raised under the aegis of the Shadow Queen, I have long sought other answers.
Answers to what?
I was found by the Fifth Column, a secret force who opposed the Shadow Queen. My role was to stay in Bastion, hidden but visible.
Right, and also, by the way, what rank are you in the Shadow Queen's army? Like, technically speaking?
I was to help the burrowers and to watch for
Dinosaur.
the one who would bring light to the dark places. At the moment, I suspect
For fuck's
this
sake.
is you.
Yeah, they make players invisibles, but their mounts are just, like, in front of everything. Thank you, King's Isle. Fucking tiger in the background. That's funny.
However, if I am wrong, by coming out I risk the unending depths of the Shadow Queen's rage.
Well, I mean,
I very much hope it is you.
if you're wrong, just, you know, suicide. Hide your body.
To the task at hand. After what you've done, I'm sure Queen Sabina will help you find the lost Mouse King.
Gosh, thank you. Also, getting back to that topic, I don't think the Shadow Queen is going to worry about a traitor if you just go jump in a lake and get lost. Also, I need this quest. I'm not going to listen to it, but Bringing the Green is basically the gardening quest of this world, which will allow me to get 24-hour plus gardening spells. Yeah, it's like 24 hours, I think it is. Well, it's like needs like magic and shit like that, and music and rain last for about 24 hours. So I'm gonna go grab that real quick, and then we'll get on to the main quest again. Alright, so if I did my math right, boom, Shadow Pit. You can see it right there, right here. So at the moment, I can only hold one Shadow Pit. So just kind of show you guys what this does. The card will be grayed out until you have the required amount of Shadow Pips to utilize it. I'm going to get rid of this because these guys are chumps. However, Shadow Strike tends to really only ever get, like, or the likes of Shadow Strike tend to be only blades and traps and hitting. I'm not sure about traps, but I've got enough blades. We can test this out, and you guys can kind of see what it looks like. So when it's on our wizard, we don't look like that little hound dog thing. We look like a wizard who's finally standing up straight rather than hunched over in battle. And yeah, we're going to fuck this guy up. So I got an assortment of blades here. This lasts for 3 rounds, so I can only blade up 3 rounds, or I can blade up 2 rounds and hit. Both will result in me utilizing, or, you know, losing the least amount of, or the most amount of backlash. But if I blade hit, that means I still get the 50% pierce. If I just blade, and blade, I lose out on the pierce, and that's really the main gimmick. But I'll get like minus backlash. So yeah, thinking about it now, it's just kind of a dumb thing. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna do blades this one. Maybe I'll throw a feint next round or something. Yeah, I'll throw out a feint next round just so you can see. But every time I use a blade or one of the likes for Shadow Strike, the backlash goes down by 10%. I think I started with, what was that, 30 or 40? And it's virtually impossible for me, a wizard, to actually lose all of my backlash. So that's minus 20, and it's still looking pretty big. So yeah, how much does it tell me how much backlash I have? It does not. Okay, well, this is the last round for Shadow Strike. I don't need the 10% outgoing damage or the 50% pierce. So I'm gonna see if this feint will utilize it. Let us see. I also lose 25% incoming heals, so yeah, that's something. Supposed to make you basically a glass cannon is the idea. And if you fizzle or if you're stunned, you basically just pass around without losing or gaining any backlash, I guess you can say. Okay, perfect. Traps actually do cause that. And because I only have 3 rounds, I still have, like, what is that, 10% backlash? So yeah, that was 10% of my health. I have about 4,300 total. So yeah, it's not really useful. Also, whenever I hit, I actually gain a 10% pierce blade from Shadow Strike, which I'll probably show later on. So yeah, and just kind of show you guys, currently in Shadow Strike mode, I just popped it and then I hit immediately. I didn't lose any likes or dislikes, but as you can see, 2 things are going to happen. The enemies will be dead, obviously. I'm going to gain a Pierce Blade just from the Shadow Strike itself, which does not count towards the backlash. Hitting counts towards the backlash. And then, yeah, if you end the battle while you're still in Shadow Strike mode, you don't die. You don't lose out on health. So that's cool. Alright, now that I have this dude unlocked, I can get the spells. They cost a ton of money. And yeah, they're 48 hours. That's awesome. These come in handy because you can, for 2 days straight, just save some magic. Like, you can use 25 magic for one of these spells, but you basically end up saving that much, like, the rest of your magic until, you know, the second day, which is pretty cool. Like, if I were to use one-time use 15 energy spells for all of my couch potatoes or king parsleys, I'd have to use that like maybe twice a day, or maybe 2.5 times every 3 days, depending on what their needs are. And couch potatoes need needs like every day, but with this I can just plop this on there, come back 2 days later, and then plop this on there again. Yeah, I end up spending like 50 energy over 4 days, but all of the energy that I get in between that, I don't have to worry about using on plants and likes and stuff like that. I can just save it. So yeah, anyway, getting back to the main story, that I've taken a detour for gardening and whatnot, let's talk to the Bee Queen.
Spellbinder, the change you have brought to the land is unbelievable. You restored Bastion and also many of my people.
Yeah, speaking of which, I understand that the Shadow Queen's curse was like specific to the Eclipse Tower behind you, but how does that affect Bastion? Was that the same spell? Or it would have had to have been different, because people in Bastion, like the deer mouses in Bastion, were set in stone.
The Lost Mouse King? Let me think. Yes, Ulrich? Ulrich II? No, that is not right. His name was Piet Morningsword.
Yeah, sure. I don't even know what his name is, to be honest. He's such a forgettable character.
I dimly remember a report that he was captured by Belosto Toebiter. That wretched one dwells in an underwater cavern.
Ooh, this fight.
First Wing Zam in Apiday Village can tell you how to find Bellasto, and with luck, the Lost Mouse King. Tell Zam it is my command.
Cool. You know, I like this leader. She's just like straight up, just go find the dude, tell whoever it is to fuck off and do what I say. I'm cool with that. I'm so tired of going up to NPCs that are like, oh, a letter from His Imperial Majesty and Mushu? Sorry, I'm gonna be a piece of shit and not let you progress the story. Unless you were to, like, find food for my village or some shit. That, like, I understand it's a need, but also fuck you. The main hero, not some side character who deals with side quest type bullshit.
Hello? Have we met before? You remind me of a drone I once knew.
Oh yeah, I guess I'm not, like, acting like a bee. Cool.
You are here on Royal Order of the Queen? Of course I will help you. Ah, Bellasto Toebiter. He's a foul sort.
Oh yeah?
He took over the water cavern beneath our round dance shrine. He did this when Queen Sabina was in her dark phase.
Cool. Also, how come I don't get a cool honeycomb wand like that? That's super cool.
She ignored him, and we were not strong enough to oust him. To reach the water cavern, we need to restore the round dance shrine.
Do we?
The sassafras men stole our wax candles from the shrine. The moon alone knows why. You will have to fight to recover them. And
okay.
The vile Mago bee robber stole the traditional crystal stinger staff. He dwells nearby. Get these things to begin.
Oh, fuck you. Yeah, I just jump in the lake and deal with it.
Did the sniveling bumblers send you after me? See the death's head and die.
Alright. You know, that would be a pretty good time to test this out. Do I have? I don't have it on me. Dang. Oh well, this will be sufficient just to take as little damage as possible. Kind of like a fuck you round. Honestly, I don't really see this being that big of an issue. Yeah, this fight wasn't terrible. Honestly, I think I didn't get jack shit for like 7 rounds, so I've just been sitting here discarding cards and watching stuff. Life and death. Very easy to go up against.
Crystal stinger staff. I never wanted it anyway.
Crystal stinger staff? What? Alright. Anyway, yeah. Going up against life and death with my current setup. Pretty good. And I'm about to level up. Talk to Zam. Where is he? Is this going to level me up? Nah, I'll lock my level real quick. And probably just go at it for a little bit longer. Alright, Zam. Give me that staff.
Remarkable work.
Or
you are
something.
A true friend to the bees. But there is more to do.
There's always more to do.
Yellow Jackets stole the shrine's singing bowls and sold them to the flame legs in the last wood. Get them back.
Oh my god, why?
Then you'll need to buzz through the flower meadow to gather a heady pollen cloud around you. You need to smell like a bee.
Why?
Then hurry back to me.
Alright, fuck it, whatever. Side quest. This is such a bullshit quest. I've already defeated the boss and gotten your shit back. Fuck you. Alright, can I now get on with the main quest line, you lazy piece of shit, having me do all your fucking side quest work for you?
Our singing bowls! Excellent! And, nice perfume.
Fuck you.
Go to the round dance shrine on the edge of Celestial Lake and place the items you've collected. Then you'll have to do a waggle dance. You don't know the waggle dance?
Why would I know the waggle dance?
Here, let me teach you. Not bad. Well, nothing says it has to be done well, at any rate. Just do the best you can. The entrance to the water cavern will rise. Head down and face Bellasto Toebiter. He's far more dangerous than his name suggests. Once he's defeated, free the Lost Mouse King.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I know this boss is cheats. He can be pretty bad. Let's see. I gotta touch the fucking shrine. Didn't I already do this earlier?
Wax candles, the singing bowls, and the traditional crystal stinger staff on the shrine.
Wait a minute.
Now,
That's the same exact model as the fucking arcane moon staff that was in the cavern with the moon circlet, or the moon's crown or whatnot. Why the fuck was that there?
Do you think you can dance?
Oh,
Not bad moves.
yeah, that wasn't important. Just do a dance in front of a shrine and apparently it's fucking magic. Whatever. Let's see.
Let me pierce your skin. My saliva will reduce your ego. Soon you'll be nothing more than a flesh bag of delicious juices.
Kind of weird.
I was saving the Mouse King for my nymphs when they hatch. Maybe I'll feed your pets to them instead. The babies are always so ravenous.
Honestly, your little egg things would get quite a feast. My pets are pretty good. Gonna throw some of those in there. I don't expect to utilize them too much. Just in case. I'm not gonna use Shadow Strike. I've got Pierce. And is there anything else I need? Do one of those. One of those. Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't think he debuffs, so I'm gonna take that out. I'll show this fight. This fight can get a bit much. Like, what does this guy have? 22k health, if I remember right? Oh, 20k, okay. I go second, which is not the best. Huh. But, like, every round or so, he'll, like, cheat on a little fucking overtime. Kind of annoying, actually. God, I wish there were fast animations in this game. Like, let me just get to the point where I can actually cast my fucking spells. That's fine. I'll get rid of that, and hopefully I can pull an enchant. I can just kill the minion, do some damage to the boss, and then, you know, be able to worry about dumb shit. Fizzle. Ah, you bitch. Yeah, that's why I like to go first, because I would have been shielded. But it's whatever. If the battle circle wants to move over to me, come on. Like, we just got to a really interesting point in the lore, but everything just slows down at this point. Not gonna hit yet. I think I'll just shield up until I pull one of my enchants. But is it this round, or when does he start doing his little cheat? Or is this even the same boss? I could have swore this guy did some sort of cheat or something. There we go. Boom. Huh. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking about a completely different boss. Ugh, that was not good. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's weird. That's even more weird. That's an ice skeleton, or ice, scarecrow. Crazy. Dash the case. I don't need that. Just continue to draw. Not gonna lie, I thought this was a completely different boss, so I'm just gonna skip the rest of this. Fuck it. I'm not gonna lie, I looked away for like 2 minutes while I just picked cards, and I'm almost dead. So yeah, this guy's kind of tough.
Crushed and broken. Who will feed my babies now?
I mean, I'm not killing you, canonically, so you should still be able to do that. But yeah, I wasn't even watching what was happening. I just realized I was on like 800 health, and I had all these overtimes on me. I guess that's just like his natural attack. He either uses like frost giant, or just spams natural attacks and that cheat scarecrow?
Who has come to save me? I cannot thank you enough. Spellbinder.
Yeah, you look pretty old. You sure we can't get like a young, more vigorous king?
Bastion has been restored. Can it be true? Please, meet me there so that I can see it with my own eyes.
Also, are you technically considered a king if you were basically democratically elected? Because at that point, you'd just be presiding over its rule, right? I don't know. Bro, I fucking hate shit like this. Like, why do you need a stairwell going down to a flat platform, going up another stairwell into the front doors of a place? Like, it's so fucking stupid. Just, they're on the same fucking level, too. Just make a bridge. It's so annoying. Because, like, when that shit is, like, super wet or iced over or whatnot, it's just annoying.
I never believed I would see this day.
Yeah, well, wasn't supposed to be on my priority list, but I guess it was.
Spellbinder, I had been trapped by that horrendous creature for too long. You have done so much for my people.
Yeah, and I haven't really gotten any rewards, but I bet you're about to ask me to do even more.
Will you help me rally the rest of the burrowers?
Fucking called it.
A forceful strike against the remaining Umbra Legion forces.
You guys aren't really good at battle, from what I've seen. This is a bad plan.
I've heard Blue Razors and Night Flames still plague the Lost Wood. Defeat 100 of each to show them we have returned.
Can I just, like, defeat one of each?
Further, here are messages for
You
Elazar
bitch.
Fireblade and Tobias Split Sky. Deliver them for us, and make haste.
Oh my god. I've got to defeat, like, 10 minions that I can't even stack up on. What the fuck? Alright, let's see. Got the stuff. Here's news.
A message from Bastion, from King Pied Morningsword. I never expected this day.
Yeah, it's almost like he was taken prisoner and inexplicably, like, came back.
Please tell the king that we fully support him. Of course, for Bastion!
Is he really a democratic... Is he really a king if he was democratically elected? I feel like that would have to be, like, some divine right stuff to technically classify him as king. Other than that, he'd just be a leader. I don't know. I feel like a king is probably synonymous with a leader, but from like humanity's point of view in history, most kings like rise to power through some divine rights bullshit or something. So whatever.
You took down some Night Flames in Camp Havoc? Huh! They will soon be driven from the Last Wood. What's this? A letter from Bastion?
Oh yeah, found the king.
Excellent news. I heard many of the bees put down their weapons and rallied to their new queen. Old queen, whomever.
Yeah, that's fair. It's very confusing.
Tell King Piot that the Sugar Gliders remember their vows to Bastion. To celebrate the king's return, and what's more, the restoration of Bastion, we should restore the king's throne.
Yeah, you should restore the king's throne. I should get back to kicking Morganth's forces all across fucking Chrysalis.
I've heard the crown gems for the king's throne were seen in the claws of some Goliath stingers.
Why? How did they even get those?
My people know where they are, near the Flower Meadow. But only you can get them back. Will you do this?
No, fuck you. I got better shit to do. But I can't refuse, which is bullshit. Okay, I have found the thing. Let me move on.
You recovered the crown gems. Excellent. Take the crown gems back to Bastion and use them to restore King Piot's throne. Give the king our regards.
Sure, whatever. Hey, yo, what up, king? Your subjects wanted you to have a new throne or something. I think it's just the jewel.
You restore the king's throne with the crown gems and a pinch of magic. Glorious.
Alright, fuck it. Just fucking build that up like goddamn Lego Star Wars. Alright. What next?
The glory of the king's throne is restored. It is a beacon of hope and courage to the burrowers.
You are too kind, Spellbinder.
A beacon is something that's supposed to be actively visible for a very wide range. Nobody's going to see this unless they directly come to you.
You have helped create an unofficial peace with the bees, but we need a formal treaty, such as my ancestors had with the apiary.
Alright, figure it out on your fucking own. I got Morgan to deal with, goddammit.
Can you broker a formal peace treaty with Queen Sabina, so we may stand together against the Shadow Queen and the Umbra Legion?
Sure, fuck it, whatever. Yeah, I can just take the teleporter, right? Yeah. Alright, Queen, I've been sent here by the Burrowers on their behalf to broker some sort of truce.
Spellbinder, I heard that you utterly defeated Belosto Toebiter and
What?
restored the Round Dance Shrine. Well done.
Oh, yeah. That's like 2 quests ago.
King Piot wishes to forge a formal treaty with us? Yes, I am quite happy to do so. To bind the pact, I need your help.
Of course you do. Alright, well, I'm working for the Burrowers, so, like, what can you offer us?
I grieve for the harm I did under the shadow, but I can undo one great evil. Divum Whiteheart was poisoned and laid in a resin tomb.
Ooh. You know, I'll take a Divum.
But he is not dead. He is in a form of stasis and can be revived. Goliath stingers have a similar potent venom.
And I'm gonna have to defeat them or something?
Track down the
Oh my
Goliath
god.
stinger lair and get a dose of their venom so we can create a remedy and revive Divum.
Oh shit, that is actually a really good bargaining chip. We're walking away pretty hefty in this deal. Alright, bee venom acquired. Now, take me to Divum.
You managed to get the venom? Well done. We need to mix the venom with charcoal powder to transform it to its healing form.
You should already have that, right?
You'll have to get some from the Night
Dude.
Camp Havoc. They use it for their dark rituals.
Dude, it's been like 20 quests since something was actually relevant to the fucking storyline. What the fuck? Okay, now I've got your fucking charcoal. Do you need anything else before you take me to Divum?
You got the charcoal powder. Excellent. Mix it with the Goliath stinger venom to create the remedy.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
I had Divum moved to the small gallery. Meet me inside.
Small gallery? Where's that?
As soon as I melt the resin casing away, deliver the remedy.
I haven't done anything yet. I wanted to look at that because it was a Star Wars reference. Fuck you.
Divim's form is cold and inert.
No, it's not.
The best as you make him drink the remedy. There is a long, dark moment where nothing happens. No heartbeat, no pulse.
Yeah, no heartbeat.
Breath.
Fuck you, King's Isle.
Then
Get your goddamn animation sorted out.
Oh, that tastes terrible.
Hey, he's alive, I guess. Woo! And he's just gonna sit there. Eyes closed for some reason. I just want you guys to know that my game is stuck. I can't port home. I can't do anything. It's just stuck on this loading screen. This isn't... Like, this happens every now and then, but I've never had this happen in Chrysalis before. This is fucking annoying. Okay, there we go. I was, like, just completely could not see. I was over here, and I had to, like, try and make my way up the fucking ramp. Just from my map. I couldn't see anything but the stupid fucking Bastion loading page. But it's finally gone. It seems to be, like, I guess they're trying to load an instance on top of an instance, so things look slightly different, maybe. And all of that causes the game to just be stuck behind an infinite loading screen for, like, 2 minutes. It's only 2 minutes, but also that's 2 minutes out of my fucking life. Come on. Shit happens all the time in, like, the drum jungle and shit. It's annoying.
Well done, Spellbinder. I will have my people escort Divum Whiteheart back to Bastion. He should rest for a time.
He won't. He's gonna join me almost immediately.
Spellbinder, tell King Piot that the apiary is honored to stand with Bastion against the Shadow.
Cool.
The way ahead of you is dark and fraught with peril, but if I can ever help you, you have but to ask.
Alright, so on to Bastion. Hey, King, what's your face?
Spellbinder, what word do you have from Queen Sabina? A treaty? And Divum Whiteheart returned to us? A glorious day.
I'm sorry, do you know Divum?
Spellbinder, the Shadow Queen must be reeling and distracted from your victories here and in the Mooncliffs. I know you are eager to press on and face the Shadow Queen. I do not understand her dark ritual, but I know it must be stopped.
Yeah, that's fair. Also, this guy has like the biggest fucking horns of the deer mouse.
The Shadow Palace lies at the end of the world, across the Starfall Sea and past the Konda Desert.
Bet you there's a teleporter. Just need to go unlock it first.
But how to get you there? Consult with my advisor, Una Moondancer. Then question Zaltana the Mirror Mask for her insight.
Why aren't they in your royal court right now? Like, they should be standing around here.
Are you sure we can trust this mantis? Strange allies in these dark days.
Cool. Alright. Well, on to... whatever. I should be going into Fort Rachias sometime soon, right? Because I was doing this earlier. I gotta get one more... these crickets and one more of these chrysanthemums from Fort Rachias. Then I get 2 additional perk points, and then also I get like 2 more once I unlock Chrysalis Part 2.
You wish to reach the Shadow Palace? The perilous waves of the Starfall Sea lie between us and the end of the world.
Cool.
As the Shadow Queen corrupted the Eclipse Tower, so too did she conquer the Radiant Alcazar and the Solar Arc.
Sounds like you guys should have had some decent defenses. I mean, she conquered those... or... hold up. She plunged the Radiant Alcazar into the Starfall Sea when she was just like some regular fucking mage trying to learn how to utilize moon magic, or astral magics, moon magic specifically, I think it was. No, it was star magic, and had already kind of been introduced to shadow magic. Like, Chrysalis is a world of ancient magics. You guys should have been able to deal with that.
But once she plundered them, the Shadow Queen destroyed the Radiant Alcazar to ensure no one else could learn her secrets.
And we're not even going to mention the Solar Arc. Okay.
She threw it down from the celestial heavens. The stars fell, burning into the ocean, and created the Starfall Sea. There are still celestial fragments in the world, dying starstones, which can help you navigate the Starfall Sea.
Uh-huh.
But I am at a loss as to how to get one.
Cool. To Zaltana. Thankfully, she's like right here.
A dying starstone. Ghost Dog, the warlord who commands the Umbra Legion at Fort Rachias, has one.
How do you know that? What rank are you in the Shadow Legion?
I do not think even you could just knock on the gates to Fort Rachias and have them let you in.
I could. Ghost Dog would probably consider it a challenge and be willing to fight me one-on-one.
The Milanos Tower is a ruin that overlooks Fort Rachias. From the top, you could issue a challenge.
Okay.
However, it would be an illusion. When they charge out to destroy you, you could instead slip inside the open gate.
Alright, let's do that.
If you make it, look for my hunter sister, Zarozinia the Death Song. She will help you if you convince her we are allied.
And back to the king. Also, I need to level up. Technically, it's supposed to be... What? That's a dungeon instance? What the fuck? What? Anyway, I'm supposed to be level 98. So I can start equipping my resist rings and shit. But what the fuck is this bullshit? Can't enter the throne room because the goddamn area disconnected. Fuck you.
Do you have a plan?
Yeah?
Spellbinder, your plan is ambitious, but it is the only one we have. You have my best wishes.
Okay. You're just gonna very politely tell me it's a stupid fucking plan, but not offer anything of your own. Alright.
You will have a companion on your journey. I told Divim Whiteheart to rest, but he would not have it. Take him to the Milanos Tower.
Weren't you on the verge of death like 10 minutes ago?
From there, you can better plan your infiltration of Fort Rachias.
I am eager to see this through, my friend.
Alright, well, I'll take Divum. I guess I don't get to carry him with me throughout Chrysalis. That'd be fucking broken. Where am I going now? Tyrion Gorge? Alright. And boom, we're here-ish. There's Divum. How the fuck did you get here before me?
The Milano's Tower. This was one of our first great losses to the Umbra Queen in the old times.
Yeah, I guess physically it would be, like, far more removed than anything close to Bastion. Like, even the apiary, I would imagine, is... Hold on, let me do this. Here's Fort Rachias, and there's the Mooncliff. So yeah, honestly, the Umber Queen would have had to have crossed the Starfall Sea. She would have had to have landed both in Fort Rachias and gone through the fucking last wood into the Mooncliffs. Or maybe they set up Fort Rachias, took over the Tyrion Gorge, and then went to the Mooncliffs. I don't know.
We need to drive out the Umbra Legion's forces from the Milano's Tower.
Ooh, that's a hefty chunk of experience right there. It's like a 10th of a level almost. Let me see. This is going to be a storm boss, right? Hold up. I'm going to go do something real quick before I go in there. Alright, so I went and leveled up, used all my pet energy. I've got one left, but I am now level 98, which is awesome.
Security has been lax in Tyrion Gorge of late. Burrowers and their friends mucking about.
Oh, hey, I'm a burrower and their friends.
Ghost dogs sent to slay all who trespass here. Get ready to face the heat!
It sounds like it should be a boss's line, but whatever.
Who let you up here?
What?
Those Banetails let me down, didn't they? I'm just gonna have to rock you like a hurricane.
That's a song reference. What is it? Divum was saying that this guy drops a thing, a lunar crystal that can be used for to create an illusion. That's the lunar crystal right there, just in case anybody was confused. That little blue thing behind the green minion.
I thought only the Shadow Queen was privy to shadow magic.
What?
Do you want my lunar crystals for anyway?
What the hell? I didn't even use shadow magic.
From here, you can see the stronghold of Fort Rachias. Use the lunar crystals to project your shadow as a challenge.
Alright.
Then hurry down to meet me outside the Milano's Tower.
Cool. Hold up. Yes. This will be the set the Shadow Queen sees me in. I've got to have my death immunity set to, fucking... Oh, what the hell is it called? To show dominance.
You tap into the power of the lunar crystals. They emit a soft glow that gets stronger and brighter. You summon up the shadow self that Sophia Darkside taught you.
What?
And project it through the lunar crystals.
What the fuck do you mean a shadow self? I was never taught that.
It rises up as a challenge to those in Fort Rachias, and even from here, you think you can hear an answering roar.
The fuck? Why am I looking the wrong way? Can I... Hold up. Man, this is pretty big. Can I spin? I cannot. That was weird. Also, why is there just a little hammer right here? Little pickaxe. What are they excavating? They've had, like, fucking forever to fix this goddamn place up. Oh, well. My tower now, bitch. Alright, let's talk to Divum. What next?
I think they heard you.
Obvious. Well, seeing me would be the proper way to say that, but alright.
The gates to Fort Rachias are open. Move up to cover, then wait for the troops to boil out. Once they've gone by, hurry inside the fort before they discover your ruse.
Cool. Well, these minions were already here. There's nothing happening at the gates of camp.
Quickly, inside,
whatever.
Now!
Hold up, I gotta go grab these reagents. There's a reason I have 600 diamonds. Seriously, it's so easy to just, like, whenever you just constantly get max gold, just spend it on sniping from the bazaar. It's so worth it. Look at this shit. I don't know that I'll ever need them. But, like, Where did it go? But I've got 609 diamonds. I'm set if I need anything.
I never expected to see inside the grim walls of this heinous place. Zaltana said to look for the Mantis Hunter Zarazinia, but in the meantime, be on your guard. Enemies abound.
Yeah, we're inside of a military stronghold. We should have been killed before we even entered the gates.
Let us battle through these gloom dancers and make it through those doors. They look important.
Alright, I'll save that for next time. I'm like a level and a half away from Darkmoor level, so yeah, I'll probably get there next video.
No, I keep pistoling.